this mod. Siri and I make our way to my bedroom. There is clutter everywhere.
Holly. Your room is messier than mine.
I had a really busy weekend, as you can see. I helped Yuri decorate and construct banners yesterday, and today I did Natsuki's job, which was to make cupcakes for the festival. Make.
You have some cupcakes. May I have some?
No, these cupcakes aren't for you to eat all at once. These are for the random students who visit the club tomorrow for the festival. Though I'm sure you'll get some of the leftovers once the festival ends.
Aww, that's mean.
I know, but it wasn't my decision to make. Monica called me earlier and informed me of what we're doing during the festival and stuff. She had a lot to say, literally.
I see. You're still able to hear everything, right?
Yep.
And you didn't go deaf after all that babbling over the phone.
That's right.
Nice. You'll be able to clean up after the festival's over, right?
Yeah.
Good. Wait a second, why does your pillow have some stains on it?
Oh yeah, about that. Natsuki buried her face onto my pillow, bawling her eyes out. It's only water, really. Well, I wouldn't really call tears water, but I have no idea what tears are actually made of. Oh, there you go. I might wash my sheets tomorrow. I flipped the stained pillow so that the other side of it is visible. There we go, like nothing ever happened. Now let's go to sleep. The festival is tomorrow and I do not want any nasty surprises. Got it?
Got it.
Okay then. Good night, Sayori.
Nighty-night, Hallie.
And so we drift off to a nice rest. Tomorrow is the festival. I'll probably try and go deeper into my relationship with Natsuki. I was just dipping my toes in the water. And I'm prepared to go further. Let's see what I can do regarding that. Well, Chapter 4. A festive turn of events. You don't need to capitalize the O and of in the title, unless it's the first word of the title. Ah, the morning sunlight looms over my entire bedroom. A new school week begins like every other. The alarm goes off and I immediately silence it, just like I did all the time. I get off of my bed and turn to see Sayori still asleep. Apparently she didn't hear my alarm go off. Wake up, sleepyhead. No response. Come on, it's time to prepare ourselves for another mediocre school week.
5 more minutes, Hallie.
Arg. You know what? I'm gonna do it. Up and at 'em, it's morning!
Yeah!
Sayori immediately jumps out of my bed, hitting her head on the ceiling.
Hey! You woke me up right in the middle of a great dream! Stop being so mean!
Sorry. It's just that today begins another school week and we need to get ourselves ready right now.
Should we eat breakfast first?
No, that would take too long. School starts in less than 20 minutes. You set your alarm for 20 minutes before school? If we move now, we can make it over there on time. I do not want to be late for school. I've never been late for school. I am not going to be late for school because of you taking a decillion years to get out of bed.
You need to chill.
We make haste to put on our uniforms. I quickly grab the box full of decorations and the cupcake tray covered in foil on my way out of the house. With my hands full, Sayori and I jog to school at a fast pace. Geez, I sure hope that I can at least get something to eat at the cafeteria. Thankfully, when we arrive at the school, the doors to where the food resides is still open. I waste no time in grabbing a cheesy sandwich. Huzzah! And then, after quickly devouring my breakfast, I hastened to my first period class to start what could be the most festive day ever. Thankfully, there was no work for everyone to do today. And why is that? Well, the answer is simple. Because it's the freaking festival? Today's the day of the second annual Literature Club Festival. Yeah, I'm going to be real with you all here. I'm sure glad I was able to let Sayori sleep over at my house. Why didn't I think of doing that last year? Unless somebody modded the original game to let me save Sayori's life. Or anybody else's lives. But that's an entirely different canon. However, I do have some unfinished business to attend to. Let's go over what I've done so far. I have given Natsuki the new manga. A shame that the book got destroyed after less than a week by a middle-aged man that is way too strict. To compensate for such an unexpected event, I had set Natsuki up for reading her favorite manga online. I've also showed her that I am capable of baking on my own. I will admit that I actually did really well yesterday, and I might consider doing it again sometime. But what haven't I done yet, you may ask? Well, here's what I did. I had recently gotten some flowers. These flowers in particular are sakuras. The sakura is the Japanese national flower. These flowers represent accomplishment and the beauty of heart. These are commonly involved in cherry blossom festivals during the spring. How I was able to grab such flowers is beyond me. I just happened to have some well hidden on my lawn. I really don't think sakuras grow out of the lawn. But actually, I don't really know for sure. I am in possession of one box filled to the brim with festival decorations that were made on Saturday. I am also in possession of a large tray full of cupcakes assorted with many flavors. I just hope this year's festival goes well with what I have been doing the past couple days. I walk into the room feeling tired but triumphant. Finally, I can put all the stuff down. I set the box of decorations onto the desk where Yuri usually sits. As for the tray of cupcakes, I placed it onto the desk that is closest to the closet. Yeah, I think that'll do it. I look at the time. Huh, I'm on time, right?
Yes, that's right.
Gah! Geez, that really startled me. Oh, hey, Yuri, what's up?
Nothing much. You?
Today's the day of the festival. I have already set out everything needed for it. The box of decorations is sitting right in front of you. Not a picture of the box of decorations on your desk. And a tray of cupcakes is sitting on the desk near the closet. Not a picture of the closet.
Excellent. Thank you for bringing us everything for the festival. We just need to wait for Monica and then we can set everything up.
Yeah.
Is something wrong?
Do you think I've made the right choice?
What do you mean?
Well, I went to check on Sayori yesterday and she was really bummed out. I offered to let her spend the night at my house and she figuratively said yes, although she literally said yes.
So therefore, in other words, you prevented a very nasty surprise.
Huh? Nasty surprise? What do you mean?
I couldn't help but notice Sayori had been standing on her bed with a rope in her hand.
What? She was
planning to do something very drastic. Thankfully, Sayori didn't fully execute her plan since she quickly threw the rope aside.
Wait, Sayori was planning to perish herself again but didn't have the gut to do it?
Yeah, pretty much.
How did you know all of that? Were you observing Sayori's behavior from across the street? Yes, that's my question as well.
Yup, just window watching Sayori, perfectly normal. My supernatural dark violet-colored eyes allow me to see things from very, very far away, because that's how that works. My eyes are also capable of switching from farsight to X-ray vision at will. Seriously, what the hell is this mod?
That's very interesting.
Congrats, Helmy, you saved Sayori.
Gee, thanks.
If Sayori actually did leave this world, then things would dramatically go downhill. But the fact that Monica was the one who kicked Sayori out of the club for a stupid reason, that Python will have a reputation hit rock bottom, as we said repeatedly by now. Without Sayori, there's no literature club. Without the literature club, there's no happiness. Without happiness, Natsuki will never smile again. All of us cannot allow that.
Yeah, word. Yuri stretches her arm outward, her fist facing me. After a moment, I proceed to do the same to Yuri. And then our fists touch each other, because fist-bumping Yuri is the natural thing she would do. In short, Yuri and I did a fist bump, yes. What a cool moment. Though deep inside, I felt rather worried on what could happen next. If Natsuki were to never smile again, she'll morbidly cease to exist. No club is what it said. No happiness, no Natsuki. Nothing. If Natsuki ceases to exist, I would have failed to protect her. I'll join her up in the sky by getting a lot of hallucination mushrooms. I guess it would be hallucinogenic as the descriptor there, but whatever.
Okay, I get the idea. There's no need to go any further. However, you did bring up a valid point. It seems that you're extremely willing to protect Natsuki at all costs. You have quite a lot of loyalty and faith to her. Faith for her, I said.
Yeah. She's got a lot to live for, and it would be a horrible idea to throw all of that away.
True. You know what? Let's just start setting up this room for the festival already. We're not waiting for Monica any longer. I don't know why she told me to wait for her in the first place.
Yes, let's. And so we begin taking out the decorations from the lavender box. "20 minutes later." It's complete! Everything is all set up for the festival. That didn't take very long at all. I feel so proud of myself. All the decorations are set up everywhere on the inside. A horde of cupcakes stood in stacks were lined up near the window by color, flavor, etc. How do you stack cupcakes without ruining them? I need to take a look at what it looks like from the outside. Uh-oh. Something happened. I took a step, and then the text box disappeared. I take a step out into the hallway and... Ugh, my head. I feel around the floor to confirm that I was indeed in the hallway. However, I did feel something else. I felt my palm slightly poking onto another person's hair. I smelled bubblegum perfume. Strange, could I have bumped against some tall girl addicted to that website called Big Book of Faces, was it? Maybe I bumped into that girl who looked like Monica and Sayori but fused together. Or perhaps I simply bumped into Monica herself. Well, I should probably find out who I bumped into if I feel that person's hair. My finger strokes some hair and lands onto an hourglass-shaped hairpin. Odd. Nobody else wears an hourglass-shaped hairpin other than... Uh-oh. Hourglass-shaped hairpin? Oh, this. No, this is actually a ribbon. We actually confirmed this. Well, what do you know? I crashed headfirst into the only tsundere I have ever known to exist in this institution. Whoops.
Hey, watch where you're going, dummy! I swear if I see your face again, Gromit, I am going to... Oh! Hey, Hallie. I thought you were Wallace's brother.
Who?
You know, Wallace and Gromit?
Gromit's the dog. I never watched that before.
Anyway...
Yeah, I know. Sorry for crashing into you. I wasn't looking where I was going. Go ahead, give me a swift punch in the gut for 25 cents. Natsuki gives me a completely bizarre look at the completely invisible camera on top of my head. You know, I like to poke fun at the fourth wall, right? Oh, we noticed. Anyway, back to whatever this is, what that's going on at the moment. Yes, whatever this is. Right. Natsuki and I got up from the floor. Well, Yuri and I just got done setting up for the festival. Monica hasn't come yet to check out what we did, so we're waiting on her to get here so she can critique the work.
About that...
Yes?
How do I put this delicately? Let's just say that... she's not coming.
What? Why? Did Monica happen to fail that pre-calc test today?
Yeah. How did you know?
I tried to help Monica study for the pre-calc test on Friday, but I had a strange feeling she was going to do poorly on it, and now she has.
You weren't the only one, Hallie. I have also made an attempt to assist Monica with studying for that test. We had time to study for it during lunch earlier today, as a matter of fact.
Well, I took that math test first period, and I managed to pass it.
Did you happen to get any wrong answers in the process?
Nope. How would you know? I passed that pre-calc test flawlessly.
Flawlessly? Like as in, you got all the answers correct or something along those lines?
Yep, that's right.
Great job!
Gee, thanks. How did you do on the pre-calc?
I managed to at least pass as well. However, I wasn't able to do that flawlessly.
Oh, I see. Maybe you should have better luck, or maybe you'll have better luck next time, is what it said.
I hope you're right about that.
Well said. Anyway, the festival's going to begin soon. We should probably go inside now. Yuri's waiting for us.
Yes, let's.
I take a moment to admire the display out in the hallway before stepping into the club room for the zillionth time in DDLC modding history. And I really don't know why Monica failing a math test would prevent her from attending the festival. It looks like Yuri has left. Her bag is still in the room. Either she went to the bathroom or stood outside immediately after we entered. Whatever the case, the festival begins. I think this is going to be a good one.
Wow, that's a lot of cupcakes. What were you doing last night?
I did a little bit of baking off camera.
A little bit? There's like 1,000 cupcakes in here. That's 2 for each student in the entire campus.
Is that a good thing?
Of course it is.
Perhaps I should have baked a few more.
No need to do that, Henley. That's enough baking. You've done an excellent job with baking all those cupcakes.
Natsuki gives me that random look again, placing her hand firmly on my shoulder. Oh, thanks. A chirping noise comes from under the teacher's desk.
What was that?
Oh, nothing. The floorboards seem extra squeaky today. Either that or it's just my shoes making that racket.
Oh, okay then.
What? After what felt like hours, the second annual Literature Festival came and went on a high note. The folks that came to the club room, had consumed most of the cupcakes that I made. About 20 of them were remaining, and I could split it evenly with 4 friends, which get 5 cupcakes each. Heck, practically almost the entire campus showed up. I think today has been very successful. They had 500 people into the room today. And now comes the moment you've all been waiting for, my audience members. I am going to give Natsuki some condolence gifts. I can't finish my thought when it keeps interrupting itself. I can't wait to see the look on her face when she finds out that I got her flowers and a new...
Yum!
Dang it, I narrated too long. What's up?
Nothing much.
Today was very successful, wasn't it?
It sure was. Wait, hold up. What are you doing? Why do you have those boxes placed where I usually sit?
Oh yeah, about that. I have a couple surprises for you. First off, I should give some reasoning as to why you're about to receive some gifts. Look, I'm aware that I think I actually caught it. 1 second. Hey, music person, wrong song. That's for later. Play something more appropriate. That's better. Thank you, music person. Now then, I'm aware that you've been going through a lot within an entire week. It all started when you lost your bank account for some reason.
Well, actually, I lost my bank account because I wasn't responsible enough to maintain one.
I thought the established reason was her dad took it away. Oh, okay. Huh, so that's why her bank account got shut down. I never knew that. Monica destroyed your entire Parfait Girls collection. What a shame. Heck, I even got you the newest volume, but your dad used it as toilet paper and it was destroyed. And yet you managed to mentally survive all of that. You're a real trooper. I can see Natsuki starting to well up. Didn't think that speech through. You know what? Let's wing it. She'll probably headbutt me, but it's now or never, so... Sorry for rambling so much. Anyway, here's the first gift from me to you. I hand Natsuki a big rectangular box. She quickly removes the wrapping. To her surprise, she finds a familiar art on a familiar stash of books.
A replacement! For the manga that Manga destroyed! Where did you get this?
I had a spare collection myself hidden in my closet. Of course you did. I was going to start cleaning out my closet until I encountered it hiding in the very back of the space. I haven't used it yet since that slightly transparent plastic wrapping is still there.
What if Dad finds out that I brought this home with me?
Well, for starters, just don't do that. Either I can keep it in my room or leave it in here. I would take it home, but I need to clean out my closet, so therefore the only option is that I'll just leave this here, where Monica will probably destroy it again.
Oh, okay.
I put the box on a low shelf. There we go. Now you don't have to make a blind jump in hopes of getting a valuable item. For now, at least. Because Monica will probably put this box up on the top shelf again. Or destroy it, that's a go. Okay, next gift. I took the bouquet of flowers from under a random desk and held them out in the open.
Sakura's? For me?
Yep, the Japanese national flower. Cherry blossom in the spring.
Where did you find these?
In my backyard. You see, I did a little bit of shopping off camera and, well, this is where I give you the final gift. From under the teacher's desk, I unveil a big pink box.
I wonder what this is.
Natsuki swiftly takes the box and proceeds to unwrap it.
It feels a bit heavy.
I couldn't quite catch all of it.
What's up with...
I hear a high-pitched meow come out of the box.
What? No! This can't be! No! No way! No! Wait! Stop it! Are you serious?
Natsuki reaches into the box and reveals a 4-month-old domestic black kitten. Not pictures of anything like it.
You got me a new cat?
Yes, I did. I felt awful having known that your old cat died of natural causes. I figured that getting you a new one is the least I could do. Natsuki cradles the cat in her arms. The cat looks around in confusion as to figuratively ask where the heck he even is, where he came from, and what his purpose of existing is.
I think I'm gonna cry.
Oh, you already are. And that's what she started doing. Natsuki hugs the cat tightly for a bit. She... Words. I wanted to read them, Natsuki. It's not advancing when I click. Okay. She quickly hands the cat to me and pauses for a very brief moment before... Okay. Natsuki is kissing me. On the cheek. Thankfully not on the lips, at least, since it is extremely far too early for that, but... Was that part of the plan? I don't think so. Because this wasn't meant to happen yet. I think the audience is feeling uncomfortable right now. Sorry. Whatever this unexpected kiss is will be done shortly. Oh. Natsuki steps back and wipes the majority of her tears away.
Sorry for doing that.
It's fine. At this point, I proceed to put the cat in a makeshift cage. Honestly, I didn't see that one coming. Why did you do that anyway?
Hallie, you're always so nice to me. I've been acting like a stupid little bitch toward you. Because I'm usually a dick, the DDLC fans automatically put me on the absolute bottom of the best girl podium for it.
Well, I mean, I do, but I still like you.
Possibly even much lower if you decide to count OCs. I'm like in dead last place regardless. In short, I'm the absolute worst Doki in DDLC as a whole.
Nah, that's Shiro. Original characters, they haven't invaded this specific institution yet. Perhaps they're either just invisible background characters or voices inside your head. To be honest, I think the former is the answer.
Hallie?
Yeah?
Do the DDLC fans think I'm an ugly, hideous freak?
What? No! That's ridiculous. Uh-oh, Monica's here. Interrupting our moment, someone has got to have a twisted head if they think that... Just then, Monica steps into the room.